Sounds like a velociraptor in there. Boys, here I am in an unknown location in the most rundown, or a rundown area of Skopje. I don't know if it's the most. So we're gonna go shoot today. We're gonna do a few different things. Shooting, go to the mall, maybe go up the mountain as well. We'll see. Look at this. So yeah, it's important to have fun hobbies. For me to go and do some adventurous things, especially at weekends, get out of the house. And it's really not all about approach at all. It's not all about girls. That's kind of, you know, you won't be spending all your time chasing girls. Do approach, but like, it's 3% of your life, you know? This turns me on more than approach, by far. Look at this. Oh yes, the bleak zone of Macedonia, the Balkans. This range is absolutely ghetto as well. It's my favourite range in the world, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so here we are, heading down into the warehouse with yeah, there's the sign there. There we go. Here we go. This is top of the range. Let's get going. Boys. Okay, boys. Here we are. The most sophisticated range in the world. And I'm just going to get ready. I'll get it loaded up and we'll get going. It's a beautiful pistol as well. A beautiful pistol. So we'll get moving. Get the glasses on. My first round, I'm just going to turn the video off because I want to make sure I'm concentrating properly. So let's bring it in, see how we did. So I did, started off at a 10 meter distance. Most of those were in this area here. Went over to 15. That's where a couple of these came up over here. I did one which you didn't see on camera where I was shooting one-handed. So I don't know what happened with these ones up here. And then the ones at short range at the end, I did a little bit more quickly. I've never really done that before, like gone for speed. So I was doing short range about 5-6 meters. I don't know where they landed, but we've got a few bulls. Yeah, that's all within, definitely within a 6-inch range in there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 4 out of 5 in a 6-inch range. And then just about, 1 out of 5 outside of that. Not too bad. There were a few hiccups with the, I forgot about the safety a couple of times, so that sort of put me off a little bit. But that's a nice morning shooting. I can definitely feel that I've, because I've been using a replica at home, my accuracy is much better. Yeah, it's an ongoing process. It's literally, this is probably the thing I love most, to be honest, in the world, is this. I absolutely love it. So I'll just show you the rest of the setup here. And each of these has got its own, the booth over here. So this is what it is. The most ghetto range in Europe, but I absolutely love it. Okay, so unsurprisingly, the guy doesn't have a cash point. Sorry, a card machine. So I'm gonna head to the cash point now. He used to have one, but apparently it's broken. So we'll go get him some cash. That is genuinely, it might even be my favorite range in the world. It's either that or the Lynx base. They're the total opposite, polar opposites. Lynx is fucking phenomenal, dude. Lynx is incredible. But that's like a military, you know, that's where they train the special forces, European special forces. That one's just some back alley shit. I absolutely fucking love it. So let's get the guy's cash, and then we can enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Might head up a mountain. Who knows where we're going to end up today. So boys, just done a little seshki in that mall over there, the Eastgate Mall. Just a few approaches. I can't really remember the first two, but the third one was just a really nice chat with a very gorgeous, I think she's about 6 foot Slavic girl. It was about 30-40 minutes we talked, and she said about half an hour in, oh, I'm waiting for my boyfriend. So I was kind of like, well, cool, we'll just keep talking for a bit. But I didn't even go for the contact. It's interesting though, because actually you can kind of see something in the eyes often. You know, you get that little, the more experience you get, the more you notice, like, oh, hello. That doesn't mean, you know, they would give you the contact, but it does mean they're enjoying it for sure. I joked, I was like, yeah, you know, your boyfriend leaves you like 10 minutes, here you go. You've already got a gringo coming in to say hello to you, but she enjoyed it. So there we go, so we're all happy. She gave me some really nice tips on the city as well. So this is what it's about. It's about moving around to different cities, socializing, talking to people. Approach is like the easiest thing in the world. It's actually easy. It is as hard or as easy as you want to make it. There's nothing difficult about it at all. So now we're going to walk along by the river Lavar, past all of this Macedonian graffiti, and I'm gonna head into the centre. We'll just roll on. I'll do a couple more approaches, and that's the Renaissance Saturday done. So I'll report back after that. It's already been good though. I mean, what more do you want in a day? I'll go and shoot, and then go and do some approaches in a mall. You know, here we go. So this is downtown Skopje on a Saturday night. This isn't fog. It's pollution. This is actually the most polluted place I've ever seen. So in the winter, the smog doesn't clear. There's quite a few factories here, but there's not a crazy amount. But I think just because of the location, the smog just runs into the city. It's nuts. When I was here previously, it was a bit later in the year. I didn't notice any pollution because presumably like the heat rises or whatever, there's no cloud cover, and it just blows up. So yeah, I feel like I'm a freaking quasar. So anyway, let me just review that. I went to a second mall, Diamond Mall, just a couple of approaches in there. One 6 foot Albanian girl, gorgeous leather boots on, really good approach. Turned out she was actually a little bit older. She was probably about 40, I'd say, but super attractive. And like when I was watching her walk along, I thought like, oh, she looks like super sprightly, you know, super athletic. Great conversation with her. And then last open was on a girl in a jewellery shop, and it was a proper open because I said, yeah, I'm just coming in here because I thought you looked gorgeous. She looked a little bit embarrassed, and then I was like, but I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. And as it happens, I'm actually looking for a chain as well for my new cross. So we had a good back and forth and a bit of flirting and stuff like that. It was good, always good. So that was my last couple of the day. I think probably the one that was closable would have been the one who had the boyfriend, but unfortunately she had the boyfriend. That was the best approach. It's very much at this point experimentation, training, etc. Going out to do daytime approach in the Slavic world is highly atypical. The first couple of girls I approached, one of them said, she goes, a compliment, and she goes, I said, do you speak English? She goes, yeah. I'm in shock. So they're not used to receiving compliments, they're not used to it. So I'm realizing for myself, anyone coming into this part of the world, if you go out to do daytime, you're gonna have to baby step them through the approach as well. So you're gonna have to think about yourself, but actually it's good because it's gonna get you out of your head thinking about yourself, because you're gonna have to babysit them through the approach. So there we go, that's the end of the Renaissance Saturday. This is it, this is what life is about. It's about starting off in a starting off in a Macedonian ghetto, going to an underground gun range, and then finishing off chatting up a beautiful 6-foot Albanian babe. Albanian girls, I'm noticing as well, they're really up my street, more so than the normal Slavic girls. Albanians, they're a bit finer, they're a bit slimmer. They're really on my street, man. So here we go, gonna stroll home now, and I hope that has been useful for anybody seeing it. I hope it gives you a bit of inspiration. You could definitely do what I'm doing. Yeah, basically what I'm doing here is I'm clearing a route for you. I'm clearing a pathway for you. Because if I can do it in some of these conditions, you know, solo in Balkan malls, you can do it, bro. You can do it in America. You can do it in the UK. You can do it in Serbia. You can do it in Holland. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Yeah? So that's why I'm going so extreme, to show you if it can be done here, it can be done where you are. So go get your approaches in, boys, but also realize that should be 3% of your life. The rest of your life you should be hitting the work, hitting the gym, hitting the boxing, hitting the taekwondo, hitting the gun range, hitting your artistic pursuits, hitting your business, whatever it is you're doing. Be a man in pursuit, a man with a goal, a man with a North Star. Josefsky, Organic Attraction. I'll see you soon.